Nice.
What is simultaneously... also, I'm going to unmute us now. What is simultaneously, like, amazing setting that is in the Kinect, and also so annoying when it just does not work? Truly, truly a bummer. All right. Got some general tunes popping here. One of you guys say something? Just want to test this.
Something.
Oh my god. Do you have Android voice now too?
No, I'm just trying new ones.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
came out really Androidy.
I thought that was Zashi for a second because it was like higher tilted there. It was like pitched higher.
Yeah.
Fucking blowing my mind, dude. All right. So, let's get down to it. Last time we left off, you guys had successfully arrived at the prison planet of Galta. Currently, you guys are landed in cell block J, which is where you believe Sedona, your compatriot, has been this whole time. Once she got captured on the colony of Nikondis, you were able to kind of scuttle an enemy ship and take their beacon as a transport vessel, like someone who delivers goods to the station, and use that to dock. Once you docked, you are now in a hangar bay. It's not on the map. I'm going to show you guys where you are on the map. It's like once you leave the hangar bay. But once you're in there, you realize there were some cameras, which you could potentially disable. You do know that. Lié tried to lure one of the only guard who showed up inside. But he kind of saw through that, being the xenophobic asshole that most Aslanti are, and decided to try and jump you guys. Now, this whole prison break system, as you guys know, I explained last time, there's like an alertness mechanic. Depending on certain actions you take, you guys will go to different tiers of alertness, ranging from stuff like guards are complacent, there's nothing really going on, to just full, emergency lockdown, that kind of thing. You guys correctly surmised that open combat, probably pretty high up there on the things that are going to increase, the alertness level. So you guys correctly surmised that. But without further ado, what's going to happen here is that whoops, that's the wrong window. We are going to roll into initiative. We're going to kind of do some theater of the mind here. And if you all can take out this guard, let me turn down the music jam a little bit here. If you all can take out the guard before they act, then you might be able to salvage this. So, I'm going to pop the window open. I'm going to delete our old initiatives because that was from the previous map. I am going to have you all in a second, just so you can be in the token order. I'm going to ping for you guys to drop on the actual surface of the moon, so you can't really see in the base, but you will still be able to, act in the initiative order. So if you guys want to drop right here, if you guys can see that. There you go. There we go. So you guys can kind of see those, various... You knew there's, a lot of, domes in this structure. These domes seem to be what's really going off right now. Give me a second. I'm going to turn down Google Chrome so no one hears our beep boops from rolling. There we go. All right. I'm going to roll in with an Aeon guard. This is the regular prison guards right now. Got a 12. 12.05. For this encounter, since she triggered it, unfortunately due to work schedule, Lié is not going to be able to join in with us anymore on this stream and this game, which, we wish her the best. Definitely sad to see her go. I'm going to run her for just a little bit right here. And then, we will be able to have her kind of hang out in the ship for now. And yeah. Also, for some reason, Zashi's art is not present anymore. Don't know why that is, but...
I still see it.
Okay. Hold on. It was in the wrong place on the stream, like, overlay.
Oh, weird.
There we go. Okay. I was like, why is one of the windows on the stream just a fucking blank icon? There we go. So, let's get Lié in on this as well. Clicked your thing. And Lié got a 6. All right. So you guys see this helmeted guard. I'm going to order us. Flack, you're up first. He is still considered flat-footed. He's currently, like, reaching for his gun.
Okay. I'm going to do what I do best, and I'm going to trick attack.
Okay.
And now I have, like, three different things I have to go through to do this. So 34. So I think that'll probably flak attack. And I will pop him with my semi-auto pistol.
All right. Go for that shot.
It's coming.
This is the... Which pistol is this?
The semi-auto.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just getting my good old sound effects lined up. All right. That is for sure a hit. Going to be 19 damage total as the bullet rips through his armor, kind of like making him stagger back as he's trying. You see he's reaching down for this strange weapon you haven't really seen before. He's got an assault rifle on his back, but he also has like what looks like a taser gauntlet. It looks for like, pacification of prisoners. Seems like he's reaching for that. But he looks...
A reminder...
Yeah,
just a reminder that the flat-footed, as a result of the trick attack, is now lasts all the way until the start of my next.
Holy shit, that is crazy. Okay, so he is for sure thrown off of his game, more so than he ever has been before, or more so than any other enemy has been before. But with that being said, we're gonna move to Zashi. Zashi, you see this guy still has not, had a chance to alert anyone. But you are the last one before he goes.
Yeah. So did you say that he's reaching for a weapon or like...
He's reaching for what looks like a melee weapon. It kind of looks like a metal gauntlet with a lot of like tech on the back. And it seems to be sparking like a taser, like shock line going between the fingers. It's
Okay.
Probably some sort of like pacification device.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna. I'll shoot him.
Hell yeah, go for it. And which weapon are you going in with?
The laser rifle.
Okay.
Pew!
That is going to be a hit.
Nice.
And with 10 damage, you needed 9 left to finish this dock guard.
Yes.
So you guys managed to drop him. He can't shout. No alarms have gone off yet. That being said, there are cameras here.
Take care of these cameras quick.
So as you manage to drop him, kind of a big, like, steaming red hole through his like, chest plate. MK, you know that you see the cameras around. What's your plan here?
Well, I didn't think he was going to be dead already. How many cameras are there?
There are 2 cameras, one in, like, the corner, like, forward and to the left of you, and then one to the back of the dome. Basically, one in the front and the back of your ship, essentially.
Okay. Would I have line of sight to...
Yeah, I would say from, like, the gangplank of your
cameras?
ship, you could definitely see the cameras. And these 2, like I said last session, you can't shut down everything here, but you might be able to fuck with these 2 cameras. They're on, like, a system. like a closed system for this dock.
Oh, okay. I was thinking I'd shoot them.
You could try to shoot them. I would say if you moved, then you can only make one attack. You could definitely take out one of them from where you're standing.
Well, I can. How far apart are the cameras? Because if they're closer than 15 feet, I can hit them with a magic missile.
They're not closer than 15 feet. From the front to the back of this docking bay dome, they are probably about... It's a little smaller than the other domes. They're probably like 40 feet apart.
Ah, shit. Do we think blowing them up is the right call, or do you guys want to try to hack them?
Well, hacking them will take time.
I would say give me a straight like computers check. See if you can try to figure out what the deal is with these particular cameras. Okay, I would say you would know that you can see there is like a security terminal nearby. Currently, it has not transmitted anything yet. It's due to give routine reports. That being said, like if you shot out a camera here, it's not going to appear on the screen of like the main security personnel.
Okay. So, yeah, I will cast Shooting Stars.
Okay.
Pull 3 magic missiles of energy toward the farthest camera from me.
All right, yeah, I would say without, much effort there, these like bolts of kinetic force slam into the camera and take that one offline. It's just kind of dangling from its mount. That leaves you with 1 camera and a nearby terminal. Koss, what are you going to do?
Koss is going to run over to the terminal and try to set it up to where the camera is just on a loop, and they'll think the second camera is down with maintenance or something.
Okay. I'm going to say as you try to like loop the second camera, that is going to be a computers check. You're able to loop the second camera, and I would say with a 28, you kind of just like add like a little, maintenance note, like camera A defective into the log.
Great. And that is his turn.
With that, then, we are going to drop out of combat for now. I am going to move you guys to where the door leading out of here is. Give me 1 sec. All right. I'm actually just going to drag your token. Lia's going to say, I'm going to stay with the ship, and if you need anything, radio for me. So we're going to have her go over here. I'm going to move you all to the edge of the dock. Come on, let me shift ping. You guys can see there is a door directly in front of you. What would you guys like to do as you now have your entrance into the prison? Remembering that you got that security card from your contact.
Should we check the guard and see if he has another card?
Sure. You want to search him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If he has any insignia or something we could use as a disguise. Sounds like he's got a big hole in his chest, though.
He does have a hole in his chest, but you would see that he does have some stuff on him. This prison guard, he has like some plates which are messed up now. He, however, does also have a set of infrared sensors mounted on his plates. He also has doesn't look super fancy, but does seem to be like a key card to access tech.
Yeah, I'll grab that. The key card.
Can we say that before we leave the ship, I've at some point put on one of the Aslanti jumpsuits or whatever that we had?
Yeah, you guys have a lot of Aslanti like gear laying around.
Yeah. Since I'm human, in case I want to. My charisma is not my strong suit, but we'll try.
Yeah, we'll say you're definitely you can put on some of the armor. Is anyone else activating any of their like gems or disguise stuff? Or are you guys just going for the other plan being that you guys are going to pretend to be her prisoners?
I feel like the prisoner plan.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you guys? Are you doing anything to kind of make this prisoner shtick look legit?
Koss still has some binders in his backpack, so
Okay.
he will pull those out.
All right. You kind
I
of.
was gonna ask, didn't we loot a bunch of those?
Oh yeah, I think you guys would have found some more even in that Aslanti ship that you took over. So you could effectively bind everyone's wrists.
I won't fully do it, so they're easier to get out of if we need to make a quick escape.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're on.
They're just on loose. They're not even clicked. Right?
Yeah, they're just like if you ever turn like a zip tie, the opposite way, it just slides. It never actually locks. It kind of looks like that, but a little more high tech. All right. So
I suppose I'll leave my sniper rifle since it wouldn't make sense for a prisoner to have.
Okay. So you're leaving your sniper rifle on the ship. If there are any weapons you actively want to try to like hide on your person, that is going to be a sleight of hand check. All right, Flack, you definitely your pistol, I assume.
Oh yeah, my Corona laser pistol.
All right, you got the Corona laser pistol tucked away where they're not going to find it. Koss, which weapon are you trying to hide?
So he has syringes in his
Oh damn.
armor, so it's like just trying to make that like less visible.
Okay, you try to make those syringes a little less visible here. All right, so you got a 12 there. Anyone else hiding any weapons? Zasha, you just have your full arsenal, I imagine.
I figured I would get to.
Yeah. All right.
So,
go ahead.
I'm trying to bring my laser pistol in my quick release sheath, but it's not letting me roll sleight of hand. Huh. Can I not use that untrained?
It used to be untrained. I thought it was still untrained for Starfinder. Maybe I am mistaken. I would say you could substitute it with like a stealth or just like a straight dex check.
Yeah, because that's just my tasks anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
All right. Do you guys try to enter the prison? Is it go time?
Go time. Let's do this.
All right. Let's.
We
Can
don't
I
know
give
anything about the
Zashi
layout,
my
right?
No, the layout's a little unknown to you.
But
So-
can I give Zashi my dueling sword, just for her to carry?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You pass her the dueling sword. She probably just like hang it on her waist. Again, it's very much like a stormtrooper vibe. She's got like that like green helmet and bodysuit. Very clear. It's like one of the nameless minions that work for this army. And I'm going to remove our first light blocker here so you can see inside. If you guys want to take a step into the room, you certainly may. I'm going to read you our first description inside the base. Excuse me. This is like a rather stark, empty entrance hallway. You can see it extends off to the left, probably leading to another set of doors. in front of you, there is one lone guard stationed in front of an airlock. Seems to be, just an airlock door behind her. Can't immediately tell where it goes. But seems she's just kind of chilling there. As you enter in Aslanti, she just is gonna give you a quick little greeting. Let me see if I can. Here, I'm gonna show you. This is some of them don't have full helmets. This is one of the full helmet guards. So in a semi-distorted voice, she's just like, "Greetings, praise the Aeon Throne. What are you? Who are all these? Are they prisoners in the cargo ship?"
I was like, yeah, we had a malfunction. Had to switch it up. Did I know the name of the cell block or like the number that the people we're trying to rescue were in?
Specifically Sedona or like some of the others?
Either.
In a less, you think Sedona is probably in like the maximum security section, which is like way in the back, or like presumably in the, whatever the most secured part of this facility is. The ones you're looking for are more likely to be in, let's see, Prisoner Dome 3. That's the only thing that Talman was able to tell you. She wasn't sure where exactly that is.
Okay.
But you would at least know the name, like Prisoner Dome 3.
Yeah. All right, so I'll just be like, taking them to Prisoner Dome 3 to transfer. And I'll just, seeing that is an airlock and probably not the way I want to go, walk purposefully the other way.
Okay, give me a bluff check. I'm gonna say you three can all assist her by just like looking morose and following this heavily armed soldier. All right, that's a 13.
Is that a bluff check for us?
Yeah, you guys just roll a bluff check as well. If you exceed over 10, you're going to assist. So that's assisting up to a 15. Not a full assist. Assisting up to a 17. That's an extra +4, though. So this 17 is going to be against this particular Aeon soldier's perception. Okay. Let me just double check her bonus. All right, you guys pushed it up to a 17 on a 14, which would have beaten Zashi flat. She kind of just nods and goes back to her paperwork and lets you guys pass.
Phew.
Excellent. Good job.
Oh, I'm glad you guys can assist. That was not a bad bluff check for me, so.
All right.
That was an exceptional bluff check for MK. That's a -1.
Same.
God damn.
Yeah, it's bad.
This is why we miss our captain so much.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we could turn that into diplomacy in the future instead of bluff.
I think
Please.
if you can phrase it in such a way to me as diplomacy, I'll allow it.
We'll see.
All right. So, if you guys are advancing from there, if you want to move down the hall, you're going to find yourself at another door at the other end.
Also, while we're just in general walking through the whole facility, Koss is gonna watch for cameras consistently.
Okay.
So he knows where they all are.
Okay. So far in this first room, I'm gonna start marking them. Just like a little bit of paint. Let's make them red so they stand out. You know that there is one here so far. Kind of one at either end of this big hallway. But up ahead, you guys see yet another door. Do you want to do anything before you go through?
Listen at the door.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Whew.
So you know what we have?
Yes. What do you have?
What's that?
Hold on, let me pull it up. I forget exactly what it's called. The laser microphone scanner. I think that goes through a certain amount of metal.
I believe that does. Hold on, let me pull that up. And chat did drop you guys something. You're gonna get it here in a second. All right, let's see. All right, laser microphone scanner allows you to hear through normally sound impervious materials at great range. Grants you sense through hearing with a range of 120 feet, but only through materials that are 1 inch thick or thinner. Each perception check attempted using it takes a full action, during which you are flat-footed. The walls aren't, but these like sliding metal doors are an inch thick. They're made of like very like carbon fiber, like heavy metal doors, but they are still thin.
So we can probably hear through that. So
Mm-hmm.
What is it? You get a plus something to your perception?
Basically, it just allows you to make perception checks from like up to 120 feet away, and through like normally sound impervious materials. Like this prison's probably soundproofed, but with this, you'd be able to hear through anyway.
Nice.
I do have a plus 14 to perception, if it's a perception check.
Yeah, it'd be a perception check.
So,
All right. 25. Okay. So, you can hear what sounds like kind of the faint hum of machinery. You can hear what sounds like a keyboard being typed at, kind of a slow pace, and what sounds like some light music playing. With the sound boosting capabilities of that item, you're going to definitely hear a few like Aslanti snatches of conversation here. It sounds like someone is like coordinating things around the prison as well as planning for visitors. Not like a negative way. It sounds like this is like some sort of like reception area or lobby. But it sounds like there is at least one person actively speaking Aslanti in there.
I'll relay all that to the crew.
We're going to continue our ruse.
All right, same game.
Hell yeah. All right, let me reveal
Yeah.
what you guys got here.
We'll open the door and march us through, I guess.
Okay. You guys can see there is another door on your right. This waiting area seems to wrap around to the left here in like an open direction. It sounds, after the door like hisses shut, it sounds like the person talking and typing is coming from, around that corner where you're standing, MK.
March is in there.
All right.
All right. I'm going to show you this guy's art really quick. This is one of the regular guards, the ones who have like the sweet kind of old-fashioned armor with the cloaks.
That is very old-fashioned.
Yeah.
For space.
Yeah, definitely looks more like a plate mail than space armor.
Yeah.
He actually like finishes typing whatever message he was doing before looking up. Hello there. What's going on? There's no... He like checks his notes. He's like, we're not due for a prisoner transfer for some time.
And like, no, they had a malfunction over in the second block, and yeah, I'm just trying to be really dismissive.
Okay.
And like, yeah, tell me where a prisoner dome. What did we say it was?
3.
Yeah. Point me to prisoner dome 3, please.
He's like, I don't know. There's only perhaps 1 or 2 empty cells in Prisoner Dome 3. I'd have to contact the warden about this discrepancy.
Look, you don't need to get the warden involved. You don't need to make the, like, why are you trying to make my day hard?
Is anyone else chiming up with anything as like as a prisoner?
I'll say, well, if you guys don't have any cells, I'd be happy just to leave.
I'll just be like, shut up!
Yeah, no cells. That means we get to go home, right?
I start walking back towards like walking out of the room.
I want to kind of lean over the guy at the desk and just be like, look, just tell me. I'm trying to be more scary if I can.
Give me an intimidate check. You're trying to kind of like threaten your way in here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's why you kind of like casually, rest your hand on one of your weapons, probably like the sword at your waist. His eyes kind of flick down. You see his name badge reads Ludilius, and he's just like, all right, this is not worth my time. Why don't you go on ahead? Let's get it done as quickly as possible. Get your prisoners in order.
I will just turn around and glare at them.
Okay.
Pretending, but...
As you guys form up under her, steadying glare, everyone's gonna get 400 XP, first of all. For kind of bluffing your way through this room. He doesn't give you directions, because he does think you know where you're going. But you see he does, like, hit a button on his console, and this door behind him slides open for you guys to go through. However, you are left with a dilemma, as he's still going to be pretty nearby you as you make this choice. You know that you can turn right down a hallway, but there is also a second door directly in front of this door. Up to you guys how you want to proceed through that.
Well, he's expecting us to go through the door he just opened for us, right?
Yes. He's at least expecting that much, for sure.
Yeah.
So we do.
So I think we gotta... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll nudge, point.
Okay, you kind of push them all through the door. I'm going to say as you guys get out there, he's going to hit the door behind you so it does close. He's still kind of keeping an ear out. But everyone give me a perception check. You can see that the hallway you're in continues to the right. There's a door on that side of the hallway. The hallway also branches going north up here. And then there's the door, of course, right by Koss. Ooh, damn, getting some
cameras
above 20s here. So, sorry, I didn't mark the last camera you would have seen. There was one above this dude's desk that you just talked to. So, let me mark that as well. Wait, why is it not red? I want red paint. There we go. This hallway has no cameras. There's nothing here.
So there's a door.
But with perception, yeah. So as you guys listen in, especially from the door directly in front of you, you're gonna hear the following noises. you hear what seems to be like electricity like crackling off, but in addition to that, there's also like weird hints of like whips and like metal chains and shit. It sounds like some sort of like torture chamber, like something in that vein. Ooh. Are you telepathic messaging one of them? Or all of them, actually, right?
I was going to, but I think we all know what's going on in there.
I would say if there are no cameras in here, to just move down and listen over here, because I don't
Okay.
want to lead us into a torture room. It feels like that could be bad for you guys.
All right, fair enough. As you peek around the corner there, this area right here, again, doesn't seem to be any cameras, but you see that this hallway stretches for about 80 more feet to the north, with a few windows along. They're kind of like clear panels. It looks like this is like a central hallway that brings you towards other domes. You also see that there are two more doors. The one on the left seems to just go like, straight back into that torture room. There's also one on the right. Give me a perception check as you kind of listen down this hallway. Okay. MK, Flack, and Koss. Especially Koss and MK probably recognize this the most. It sounds like this is like a maintenance workshop. And you can hear like the sounds of robots being like fixed and moved.
Interesting.
There's like kind of like a scraping of metal, high pitched like hydraulics moving, various like high pitched whistling sounds, that kind of thing.
So from here.
No, that's from the room on the right. From that room, there's not going to be nearly as many loud noises. However, with a 22 cost, you see there's a lot of circuitry heading into that room, like through various, like zip-tied bundles of cables, things like that. Give me a computers check or an engineering check. All right, a 19. You are reasonably sure that this is the digital security center, like a security camera room.
Guys, we need to go in here first, for sure.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right. You guys, again, take a quick look around. Doesn't seem like anyone's coming out of the robot repair bay. Torture room just still sounds like they're testing all sorts of fucked up shit. And you guys kind of creep your way over to the door. Now that you're focusing in on this, are you guys using the listening device at all?
Yeah, I'll use it at the door.
Okay. Give me that perception check. Okay, 33. There's not a lot of talking going on here, but every so often there's like a little bit of talking between what sounds like two different guards. One female, one male. They seem to be doing like routine checks on the station.
I'll telepathic message the crew. Two guards monitoring the station.
Take him out.
Want to take him out? I whisper.
Take him out. Otherwise,
I can
they'll
take-
sound the alarm on us.
Fucking tense, dude.
tell him to come in the hall, and you guys jump him.
That's what I was thinking too.
Maybe lure one of them into the hall. We jump him, and then you guys run in and take out the other one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just so they don't.
I'll say I'm relieving one of them.
Okay. You want to open the door?
What was the name of the guy we just met?
Ludulus.
Ludilius.
Ludilius.
It's a ridiculous name.
All right. So
It's like shitting on their like names.
Ludicrous.
Luda.
Christmas.
All right. You want to key card that door open?
Yeah.
Okay. Door hisses open here. I'm going to describe to you this room. Dozens of holographic screens hang in the air here, surrounding a swivel chair and a desk. The room is darkened, allowing the holographic images to be seen as clearly as possible. Doors exit the room to the north and west. There's a door going through here. Sorry, I'm on the wrong layer that you can't see. Give me one sec. Door over here. Door over here. There is, ironically, no camera in this room.
No cameras in the camera room.
As you enter, there are two people here. One of them is still working at the desk at the back. The one near the door you opened, you see his name tag reads Uxiana. What are you doing in here, soldier?
I'm just like, hey, Ukiana, Ludilius wants you. I'm here to relieve you.
Oh, sorry, this is the female one. She's like, what does that pencil pusher want now?
How should I know? And I just like move over to like take their spot.
Okay. I'm gonna say, are you trying to like actually like use the console?
No, I'm just
okay.
like, get up from your desk or whatever you're doing. Like,
all right, give me a bluff check. It's gonna be a little bit easier since you name dropped that guy. Okay. I'll tell you right now, the prison guards, this is one of the ones like the plate armor, they are more perceptive than the regular soldiers. He currently has a +8, so only a nat 1 will fail.
Wow.
All right. He's like, okay, you stay here and I'll go see Ludilius. Give me a perception check, Zashi.
Mm-hmm.
The jig is up.
All right, let's give him a sleight of hand here. This time you do beat his sleight of hand, or her sleight of hand, excuse me. You see she's reaching under this desk, and as you glance over there, you see that there is an arc pistol, like a stun pistol, bolted to the bottom. Having spotted this, you have a second to react. What's your move here? At the moment, it looks like the other guard still hasn't turned around. They are like glued to this holographic bank of screens.
I just want to grab her wrist.
Okay. You grab it.
Would that be or do I need to roll for that, or?
I'd say. Are you? What's your? Are you trying to like intimidate her with it?
Yeah.
I'll say you could
like,
just
grab her wrist really hard. Like, think about that. But.
All right, give me a. I would say just give me a flat intimidate check. Okay. So she lowers her head, looking like a little bashful, and then, just with the like ridge of her forehead, just full headbutts your faceplate. Roll for initiative.
Shit.
Man. That's tense,
The clang wasn't super loud, but it was probably loud enough that the guy in the helmet in the back is going to turn around. All right, so we're going to roll. Ooh, okay, nat 1 for the guard. Ooh, and nat 1 for Koss. Okay. Sorry, nat 1 for the prison guard. For the regular soldier, that's a 17. All right. So once again, Flack, you since you are out in the hallway, you know, even over the sound of like the robot repair bay behind you, you hear, you know, some kind of metallic like smashing noise. What would you do?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure from the noise that the jig is up here, so I'm going to step in the room, and I'm not even going to hesitate. I'm just going to take a shot.
Oh shit! Okay.
Trick attack.
All right. You whip out the pistol.
Yeah. Sorry, all these drop boxes take a couple seconds.
No, you're good. Oh, sorry. You have the mechanical pistol.
No, I have the Corona.
Oh, right. You the Corona. Yeah. The new laser pistol you guys got. Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right. That is gonna be a hit. Gonna deal 5 fire damage with an extra 9 from sneak attack. She looks very badly burned. They might be like have decorative armor, but it's clearly not as effective as like actual soldier armor. Zashi.
Flat-footed until start of my next turn.
Yes, she is still flat-footed.
All right, I'm going to. What I have other than. I'm gonna try to take a stab with my survival knife.
Okay. Ooh. You just quick draw the knife from like a sheath like up on your shoulder, stab it into her or slash across her throat. She goes down to 1 hit point as the blade cuts her. She's like desperately like holding her throat as she's bleeding out and like trying to reach under the desk to grab the pistol.
I'll smack her hand away if I can.
At this point, the other guy turns around, like the central, you know, glowing eye in his helmet begins to light up. What is he gonna do first here? All right. He is going to type a command into the board here. And you guys begin to hear like a loud beeping. Seems he's activated some sort of distress call. After that, you see he draws out another one of those gauntlets, like the crackling with electricity, and puts it on his fist. MK, it is your turn.
I would like that guy to make a will save.
Will save, okay. What's your will save on days?
I want to say 14.
He is gonna pass then.
Yeah.
He kind of like holds the non-electric hand up to his faceplate, shakes it off, and gets like low into a fighting stance, ready to pounce.
Okay. I'm gonna use the rest. Wait, can I split my movement?
I believe in Starfinder, yeah, you can split your movement. Because that was something they first changed in Starfinder, and then even more modified it for 2E.
Okay.
Alright, so you kind of move into the corner there. It is going to be Uxiana now. She is gonna abandon the pistol. Ooh. And she is going to attempt, she's gonna try to disengage with you. So first 5 feet, and then move to the door, punching in a code, which is gonna take her the whole rest of her turn. But you see that this door slides open where she's standing. And that one does lead back into like the waiting room section. That brings us to Koss, who's outside in the hallway. What would you like to do?
Cost, well, I guess run in. Gonna try to leap over the desk in front of him.
Hell yeah. Give me
And
a
try to get over here.
acrobatics there.
Oh no, not acrobatics.
Or straight at like, yeah, oh, that's fine. Yeah, you fucking like hooves thundering, fully vault. Your body like goes through the holographic screens, like flicker and distort as you end up right behind Uxiana. What do you do?
No, I'm gonna make that a gore action.
Ooh, baby. Okay. You run in, you kind of like, rip out of your bonds, which weren't really locked in the first place. Go in with the horn. Give me that attack roll. You fully smash the security panel, locking this door open. Just stuck in the open position. But you guys like still hear like the alarm going off in the background. Flack.
All right, so Flack's gonna move into the room. He sees Cost probably has. Now she could still run out, right? This guard here.
Yeah, she could just disengage, like which would first 5 feet wouldn't provoke, and just probably move, like double move somewhere would be the goal. She just got held up this time because this door was actually like sealed, with a key code. So yeah.
So I'm going to. I will attack her. So that won't work because I don't want to. Okay.
All right, you crouch down, kind of using the ambient light and shadow in this room from the holographic screens to hide. The laser pistol is going to go off, streak right through the back of her armor, and she is going to drop, body just, falling to her knees in that spot. So she's done at that point.
All right, and I think what I'd like to do is, I guess I can't take action, but take some movement to get over. I think closer to this guard.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna stay.
All right.
Thank you.
With that, it's gonna be Zashi.
All right. Honestly, I want to just like tackle this one so they can't do any more typing or codes or anything.
Okay. Let's say give me a combat maneuver on them. See if you can just grapple them, hold them back.
Yeah, let's call it that. Would that be like athletics? Or...
Let me make sure. 1 sec. Do that would be with I believe it's athletics, right? Against CMD. Let me double check. This is what we talked about before. I always forget for some reason Starfinder. It's like different.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually haven't used it.
Make a melee attack roll against their CMD. So basically, if you have, just make a roll with your knife, it would be the same result.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oof. On a nat 1, you go for the grab,
Wow.
and he basically like flips your arm away, ducks under your guard, and is going to go in with like an uppercut with this electrified gauntlet. What is your KAC?
20.
20. That is going to be a hit. You're going to take 6 damage as like just the force of his fist followed up by a shock to your jaw impacts you.
I'm gonna steal that glove.
Hell yeah. MK.
I'm going to cast Command on the living guy.
Okay. That is going to be an 8 on the will save, so most assuredly going to fail. What is the command you're giving him?
Fall.
Okay, target
Just
drops to
fall
the
on the ground.
ground. All right, he just goes, just fully goes prone immediately. Just lays down. She's out of the order. Costs.
Koss will go to the computer and try to turn off the alarm or call, whatever it is.
Okay. Give me a computer check. $18. Just double checking the DC. All right. At the moment, so you aren't able to fully shut down the alarm. You are, however, able to patch into the communications that the alarm is going through. If you want, you could try to attempt a bluff check, as you're kind of broadcasting to the station right now. If you want to try to convince them of something else. How are you?
It's all good. My finger slipped. It's fine.
All right. The station is going to get a collective sense motive check here.
It's all good, man.
On a natural 2 on the dice,
Oh my god.
you hear like a brief burst of static and radio back, like, shut down the alarm then.
You love to hear it.
You love to hear. I will say, however, judging by the sounds in their voice, you did not get out of this without you did raise the alertness level at this point. People are starting to feel like a little on edge in this environment. But for now, that is enough to keep people from at least bum rushing this room. So we're gonna move on back to the top with Flack. You have this guy just full prone on the ground in front of MK.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make my way over next to Koss and see if I can't figure out how to shut this alarm down. Ugh.
Oh man.
You're not sure, but it's got to get done soon. All right, Zashi.
All right, I'm gonna try to take out this the one that's left.
Okay. If you melee attack him, it'll be the +4 bonus because he's prone.
Yeah, I'll use my knife.
All right. Hell yeah.
Dirty
The
20.
grass.
That is going to hit, but is not enough damage to actually kill him. You just drive the like semi-serrated survival knife into his back, and he just like grunts. He's like, "Why did I lie down?" So is he commanded until the beginning of your turn, or can he like stand up here?
Duration
Prone.
1 round.
Oh, so yeah, I
So
guess that would be a
guess-
full round till it gets back to you.
Yeah.
He just remains
It
on the
says he
ground.
acts normally.
Um,
Otherwise.
I think he stays on the ground. He's gonna reach forward and try to like grab your ankle, MK, with like the shock gauntlet. But he is of course also taking a penalty from being prone. What is your KAC?
15.
It's barely gonna be a miss with a 13. You kind of like pull your boot, out of his way before the electricity can really grab you. Now it is back to your turn. So at this point, he's no longer commanded.
Yeah. But he does need to make another will save.
For days, okay.
14.
That's a 15. He does pass.
God damn.
Koss, still in front of his console. Fucking alarm in the background. Still blaring as they told you to shut it down.
He's gonna keep trying to shut it down while shouting, Saul Goodman, Saul Goodman.
Who is Saul Goodman?
Enough jokes, engineer. Get it done. Flack.
Yeah. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Please turn
Okay.
off that alarm.
The alarm beeps a few more times and then falls silent. This guy on the ground is just like, he's like trying to call for help down the hallway. He's like, no, they're in here. Zashi.
Knife again.
All right, still fully on the ground. Go for that stab with a +4. 15 is actually not gonna do it. It slides off his like green armor plating.
Because it's slick with blood for where I stabbed him before.
Yeah, sure. He is gonna stand up. If either of you guys with your melee weapons, MK, if you have one, you can make an op attack. So can Zashi, so you can try to stab him again. But he is gonna stand up to try to remove this penalty.
Yeah, I don't have a melee.
Does Flack get an attack?
Do you have a melee weapon out or just the gun?
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? I have my survival knife put away. Just to have the gun out.
Okay. That is gonna be a hit for another 10. He is still standing.
Oh my god, this guy.
He is gonna turn around. And just as led to be like, Predator, just traitor, and just try to fucking just like grab your face with the gauntlet to shock you. That is going to be a 22. This time you're going to take 12 damage as he just like grabs you, initiates the shock, and you see like lightning arc all over Zashi's like upper body and head. That is going to bring us to MK, who just saw this occur in front of him. Ooh, hold person. Okay.
That's a DC 16.
16. That is a fail. And as he is held, that is considered helpless. You are able to coup de grace him while he's being held.
Well, do we need his help with the computers, or should we just...
I don't know, but as he like freezes, fully paralyzed, arm like kind of locked in a fighting grip, Koss, it is your turn.
Nah, we don't need them. Flax got it.
All right.
And then I'll grab my sword off of Zashi's hip and slash at him with my sword.
All right, you take it off, like just kind of pull it out of her belt loop fully, draw it, and go in for the slash. This is a since you 5-foot stepped, you can still take a full round. Coup de grace are a full round. So this is an automatic crit. So I think if you just click the damage, it'll show you what the crit is. baby. All right. You just take this beautiful blade. It's got like serration along one side, a keen edge on the other, and just through the like smaller gap that Zashi's knife left in his back, you just drive this much larger blade through the front of his chest plate. And he's like and just drops to the ground as you pull it back out. All right.
Nice.
With that, we are temporarily back out of combat here. I'm gonna award you guys some XP.
I'm gonna shut this door.
Close this door. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
All right. With that door, because he busted it on that nat 1 with his horn, I'm gonna say the one that Koss is by, you can shut no problem. That shuts. The one that MK is by, you could make an engineering check to try to rewire it and seal it again.
I will let Flack do that.
All right, Flack, you want to give that a try? That is going to do it. The door slides shut. Just as you hear a knocking from the other side, as Ludilius is just like, is everything all right in there?
Fine, get lost.
Give me a bluff check. Or sorry, what do you want to say?
It's all fine. We had a slight systems malfunction. We can't open the door. We need a second to lock it down.
All right, you like you like pick up the guy's helmet and talk through it, so your voice is kind of muffled. Give me a bluff check from you, actually. Let's see if you can pull this off. I'll give you a bit of a penalty because you sound like a robot.
Oh dear.
All right, Zashi still gets a chance to bluff him as well, but he's like, I'm not sure about this. Perhaps.
Oh.
Oh my god, you guys.
God damn it, gonna have to kill this guy too.
Okay.
I
The
motion.
dice want us to kill.
You hear him start to like walk away from the door. What do you guys do?
And I motion to them to open the door again so we can go kill him.
Yeah, you can try an engineering check.
Guys, get it open.
Flack just like desperately starts like when you try to like start a car, he's like sparking the wires together over and over again. The door like on a 22 partially slides open. Just like halfway, so you can kind of squeeze through it. Is anyone trying to like just? I'll say you can MK and Koss can each get an action there. Oh, you went the mind thrust. It's a will saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 12 on the die.
That fails. So I'm
Casting
What's
is a
the-
level 2, so that's 4d10.
What's the roll command?
/R space 4d10. Or yeah. You just like overload his mind with all these visions of just like an egalitarian society on Absalom Station where everyone's like, maybe not equals, but has the chance for a better life, and it just blows his like totalitarian mindset, and he just collapses full dead as his brain is fried.
Nice.
He's like, so beautiful.
So
I
let's
grab
drag
his
these
foot.
bodies in this room.
Yeah, so you guys have two of like the classically dressed people, one of the armored guards. So first of all, let's get some XP for that encounter.
I'm gonna do an engineering check to close this door again.
yeah, try to pop that door closed.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, yeah, you regain control of the like half jammed door. There's a brief like as it like squeals back in place and then it locks. Okay. So you all are gonna get another 400 XP here. And the other computer engineer doesn't have much. She had that like shock pistol. It's another arc pistol under the desk. This guy, however, does have it's called a Thunderstrike Pulse Gauntlet. Oh, guys, I guess you can't see that, but yeah, they're pretty cool.
Sounds like something Sashi might be interested in.
Yeah, so it does bludgeoning. It actually does. I was flavoring it as electricity, but I guess technically it does sonic damage. But I pictured it as a taser. Oh yeah, you can just put it on easily. Additionally, I was kind of waiting for a good opportune moment to drop it, but Alertus did drop a magic item for you guys in the chat here. Let me double check. What was the CR of this encounter? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And what level are you guys now? 5, right?
5.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll affect the random loot. That looks cool. All right. This guy was very versed in hand-to-hand combat. That being said, he had stashed a weapon under his desk as well that he smuggled in. This is what is known as a hail cannon. It fires essentially ice bullets that have been like super cooled liquid. Does cold and piercing, and it is an automatic weapon. There are several tiers, once again. That's just a big Starfighter thing. There's different tiers of weapons. This is a Gelid hail cannon, which is like not the worst, but one up from that.
Nice.
The final one is like...
Staggers on grid.
Yeah, it staggers. The final one is like 14d8 or something crazy.
Bananas.
Yeah, so it looks like...
A starship weapon.
Yeah, it is... very, very cool. It is like... It kind of looks like a blue metal gun with these like crazy liquid cooled tubes of like blue liquid headed toward the barrel. All right. So you guys grab that. So you guys haven't gone through the door by MK yet. There's another door into that room over there. But you guys are, for the moment, secure. Although the facility there's still a ton of like icicle. We didn't have a cool snowstorm. We had like an ice storm. So power lines don't look great at the moment, but it looks like it didn't knock everything out. So
I was gonna listen at this door with the listener device.
okay. I don't think the stream lost anything there. Oh, maybe it did. I think it just restarted. Well, that's something. Okay. So
It flickered for a second.
yeah.
It's back now, I think.
So with a 33, which you're listening to that door?
Yeah, the one right in front of me.
Gotcha. You do not hear anyone in there. It seems to maybe like the faint whir of machinery, but nothing much more than that.
Okay. Sounds clear.
This one is also locked. You guys would actually recognize this type of lock from the garrison on Nikondis. This is one of like the biometric Aslanti bloodline locks.
Well, we got some Aslanti blood.
Yeah, we do.
I dragged Ladilius by the heel and just slapped his dead hand on the wall.
Jesus Christ. That scared the shit out of me. It was a loud beep.
Oh.
Okay. So say that one more time. The like follower notification went off and for some reason is way too loud.
You drag,
Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna... Do you guys want to go... you're dragging just like his hand over?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You press it and it unlocks just fucking immediately.
Nice.
I'm gonna reveal that little room to you there. and read you guys the description. This appears to be some sort of like visiting room. There's really harsh white lighting, and it's bisected by a transparent wall. So this thing over here, it looks like it's meant to maybe interrogate people, like so someone can sit behind a desk and like not be in any danger. Give me a perception check as you examine the areas. There is nothing necessarily to like physically take from this room, but as you look around, because it is like a visitor center where like people could come visit their relatives in prison as well, it should be noted that this room is almost completely soundproofed. Like, it would be very hard for any enemy to hear you guys in here.
So this is a good place to make our plans.
Hell yeah.
Just real quick, while they're checking out that room, Koss is gonna... Well, he's gonna motion a Flack to help him, but he's just gonna try to loop all the cameras.
Ooh, okay.
And delete any footage of where they may pop up.
That is going to be a bit harder, but that is definitely going to be a computer's check.
That is why I asked Flack for help.
All right, you guys head over and begin trying to set that up.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh, baby. All right.
Roll from Koss too.
God damn. Yeah, you guys absolutely set up this thing on a very nice loop. It's going to be very difficult to detect. You also retroactively like scrub out y'all's presence and like are playing, you know, older footage where like from just before you guys came in, so that it seems like, yeah, everyone's still on their same shift that they were supposed to be on today. But that being said, you know, nothing seems amiss.
Sweet.
Nice. I wanted to ask, as a humanoid android,
Yes.
could I put on one of the helmeted Aeon Guard suits?
Yeah, for sure.
Sort of pass.
Yeah, it would be. Did you guys get like a vocal changer? I swear to God, you did.
We definitely used one on the last planet.
Maybe it was like a one-use item or something.
No, we got one. It's a synthesizer voice box.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, Flack has it.
Yeah.
I forgot about it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, just straight visually, yeah, you're about the same size as the other humanoids here. The only one that would have like straight difficulty with, you know, passing in this armor, would probably be Koss, just because it's not designed for like the way his body is shaped. And same with Flack as well, because it's medium sized and Flack is small sized.
Can I try to take one off a dead body and put it
on? Sure. These two, at least, their armor, like, so this guy's chest plate was a little bit messed up, but his helmet is functioning, and their armor, while it doesn't quite match, isn't, you know, destroyed by sword wounds.
Okay.
So you could kind of do like a mix and match here.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that for now. And if
Okay.
we find a barracks or something.
Okay. So you're gonna have on Gulta prison guard armor and the helmet of an Aeon guard. Right. So as you kind of equip yourself, you know, make yourself look a bit more like you belong in this place. I know, Zashi, you're saying you had more plans you wanted to discuss in like the soundproof room.
Yeah, I was being a little silly, but I do want to see. I'll probably ask Flack and Koss, like, can we get a map on these screens, or any kind of layout info about where we're going?
Good idea.
Ooh.
That should be easier and smart.
Let's see. I'm gonna say for this. No, we haven't seen any 7'9" shockingly from all the humans. Maybe you can find a robot and fucking strap on its outer shell. Ooh, that's interesting because there isn't technically a map in this room. That being said, you do have access to all the cameras in different rooms. So
I think what we really want, right, is we just kind of want to know where the prisoners are so we can go as directly there as possible. Like we don't really need to know everything. Just
Yeah.
That's just kind of what we need.
How to
Okay.
get there and maybe
So you would
where there are
know
less people.
that from the camera angles in a few different rooms, you know that going up that central hallway, you guys haven't been down yet. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. You can't fucking see me. This fucking hallway over here. I'm sure everyone on screen just saw me point to the left for no fucking reason. You know that once you go through there, you're gonna come to a central hub. The camera, there's multiple cameras, 4 cameras in the central hub, each looking at the different offshoots there, and there are a few guards there as well. However, you can see that each of the 4 offshoots, apart from the central hallway, each lead into another dome. From the cameras in the other domes, you can see some of the descriptions of the prisoners that like the mole lady wanted you to find. That is in like the top left of the 4 domes, which is dome number 3. It seems they're numbered like bottom left is 1, bottom right is 2, top left is 3, top right is 4. In the 4th dome, you would see through the cameras some interesting things here. Just gonna roll some stuff to see exactly how much you're gonna get a chance to see through there. Okay. All right. So, in there, you can't see who, but you can see that strapped to some sort of torture device. It's not like shocking her. It's not like, physically torturing her. It looks like has several like mechanical arms that are injecting syringes into somebody. You see that as the body writhes in pain, that it is Sedona.
And this was in which?
This is the Dome 4, so the top right one. You also see that there is like a pair of heavily armed guards watching from like an observation area, in addition to a rather beautiful Aslanti woman who is not wearing like the traditional armor, but is wearing what looks to be symbols of like the Aslanti Navy. And she seems to be overseeing this place. Go ahead and give me a culture check on this person and what they're holding as you guys examine the cameras. Zashi, on a nat 20, you put together the different symbols on this person's uniform and how like everyone's acting, where she is in the prison. This is the warden. She seems to be taking a direct interest in the torture of this prisoner.
Guys, that's the warden.
Do the computers in here have any kind of control functions, or are they exclusively for watching?
It seems like they're exclusively for observation.
Can we tell from what's on the cameras if there is any kind of central hub? I'm thinking if we could like start a prison break, that would make everyone a lot less interested in us.
You think most of the cells would be controlled from inside each dome? If you were successful enough, however, there is that central hub just above the hallway that like branches into the other domes. There are 2 consoles there that the guards are like working at. You might be able to assert some level of control there.
What do you guys think about that?
I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to take out those 2 guards.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the guards in here, we weren't even trying, and we smoked them. So I feel like the heavy guards, maybe they'll put up a fight. And then who knows what the warden will do. But
Hard to say. I want to say if you guys want some time to discuss, we are at that time where we normally take our first break. This is the first week since we've made this change for you guys. We've talked about on the server. I've been doing 10-minute breaks now instead of 5 to go better help with like the baby and wife. So if we want to meet back here in 10 minutes, and then we will continue. And I'll run a short ad while we're gone.
yeah.
All right.